equipment for its safety and environmental care. Environmental care is an integral part of our commitment because we always feel, and this was a statement made in 1972 by one of our seniors who actually proclaimed part of our core values is this, that if we are a part of the problem, because we manufacture trucks, equipments which burn, and someone just said, our moderators have said that we bring the carbon from the bottom of the earth and we throw it out. We are a part of that. So if we are a part of the problem, we should be also a part of the solution. And that sets the tone for us, why I am here, why we are doing all this is basically stemming from the fact that if we are a part of the problem, we should also be a part of the solution. So what we have done since 70s is very broadly 2-3 points: reduce the emissions of air pollution in Volvo trucks by more than 90%, decrease fuel consumption and climate impact by 40%, and it's a part of our effort to promote a sustainable future. Now in India, we are there since 1996. 10,000 mining trucks we have supplied, contributes to more than 1/4 of the coal production in India. Again, we are a part of the problem. We are bringing out the coal from the bottom and shoving it up. We have more than 200 locations in the country, on-site support, 60,000 drivers we have trained. This is one very passionate area we work in, and leading innovative and product and service offerings. Now, one of the triggers for us was this COP21 when the government signed and our esteemed Prime Minister, when he so passionately spoke about in several forums. I'm sure all of us are aware that we need to create, as a part of this commitment, we need to create around close to around 2.5 to 3 billion carbon dioxide sink, equivalent sink, and that can only happen through reduction of carbon emissions, which the government is fervently trying. Like you saw this BS3 and BS4, there was a sharp cut on 21st of March. Many of you would have observed that news. Similarly, thermal power production is not getting the kind of impetus which it was getting earlier. So all these measures are a part of that COP21 commitment, and there is 2.5 to 3.3 billion tons of carbon dioxide sink which has to be created. Forests are a major area where this sink will get created. So that set us thinking that if we want to become a part of that solution, we should actually step up in this area where we can actually contribute with our equipment. And of course, we needed a partner, and that is when we went to ICFI, and ICFI told us to speak to Institute of Wood Science, because both of us are in Bangalore, so we are neighbors and we can always talk to each other in a good way. So, meeting the above cited contradictory goals will be the driving force for considering options to make the two goals mutually inclusive. So, this is the machine basically, but let me tell you that this machine is only 20% of what we intend to do. The rest 80% will come in terms of soft solutions and the kind of manner in which we will drive the entire industry. And that is what we usually do. If you have seen, observed Volvo buses, when we came in, there was no news of air conditioning buses in India. And typically what we do worldwide is that we come in, we set some new standards, and we drive the business in a manner which is logical and which is understood and accepted by the industry. Today, it is not necessary that air conditioning is a must, but then air conditioning is a must in many ways, which has been understood after we started speaking and incorporating and bringing this kind of equipments and this automobiles into the market. Now, what we are planning to do with this equipment right now, which we have started off with, is to actually take the smaller trees, and do it in more numbers so that we can optimize on the cost. And I really liked what speakers have told in the morning. One of the statements he said is that this entire process has to be made economical. It has to be made affordable. And that is when the propensity of people utilizing this solution will be higher. So we do this. I will not get into the specifics how we do it. There is a small video at the end of it. You can have a look at what we try to do when we are trying to use this machine. So now I will request Mohan sir to just say a few words. This is the slide where we actually signed an agreement with Institute of Wood Science, and I would request him to say a few words on this agreement.
Last year we entered a MOU, memorandum of agreement with the Volvo, and this is with the consent of Govt of A.P and IGBC. The idea is we will be knowledge partners with the Volvo. Volvo is
raising 100 children. It's an amazing concept. So our approach is that we want to promote our machine as a fully built solution. Of course, If somebody wants to buy a machine, we can sell them the machine, and we are known for our service and after-sales support. We stand committed, our track record is excellent, so we will do that, number one. Number two is that we will provide a comprehensive turnkey solution on a project basis also, which will include pre-transplant study, identifying trees for suitable for transplantation, transplantation of trees using a suitable method of transplantation by using borrow trucks, tree transplanter machine, cranes, whatever is required. Because for us, resource is not a problem. We can pump in as much money as possible. And we are doing it for the last almost 3-4 years. We have pumped in huge amount of resources, not only in terms of manpower, but in terms of these machines which we have bought, and we are practically running it free for the last 2 years. So, and then of course post-transplant care. The softer part, as Mohan sir said, comes from Institute of Wood Science, and also we are working towards training. We are creating modules so that there was a need mentioned that we'll be having a shortfall of people who will know this subject. So again, with Institute of Wood Science, they have a very good facility in Bangalore. We are trying to create some training modules where we are wanting to do transplantation. If we can train the local youth, and they can be actually deployed in those activities going forward. Furthermore, not all trees can be transplanted. So some of the trees have to be cut. So if the trees have to be cut, they should not end up as firewoods. So we can actually think of something in woodworking. That is where again Institute of Wood Science, they have a fantastic woodworking center. We are also thinking of some training programs so that we can train the local youth on woodworking. If an area is producing, or maybe we are able to transplant 25 to 30% of the trees, the rest of the trees which are getting cut can actually end up benefiting the local population through some means or facilities with which they can actually work on the wood aspect also. So, and then third is comprehensive model of tree care for post-transplant care. Once the tree has been transplanted, there is a need for the tree to be taken care of for the next 1 year. We are not going to do it. So we will train the local people again so that who can take care of the tree, and of course, they will also form a part of the remuneration module what we are creating around it. The above steps enable not only to save trees for transplantation process, but also provide skill training for local youth and promote employment opportunities for them. So, as I said, that we are not aiming to just remain as a machine manufacturer. We want to create an ecosystem. We want, through our brand and through our capabilities, through our resources, we want to create a much larger, ecosystem in which transplantation as an activity actually thrives. That is what we are aiming at. To this effect, we want to create, we are already started working on this. This is a platform which we are creating where we want to aggregate people from all walks of life. We have friends, like I am a good friend to Ramchandra. We want to work together. If he needs something from me at some point in time, I'll be able to give him. He has the expertise, he has the knowledge, he can share it with me. So both of us can do work together in a much bigger and better way. So I want to bring in equipment manufacturers, I want to tie up with crane manufacturers, I want to tie up with hirers, policymakers, implementers, satellite imagers. There are satellite imaging companies who tell me what is the kind of trees which are there going with the crown. We are wanting to work in that area, so we have already started with them, scientific bodies, providers and users. So slowly you'll see that we are propagating this concept more and more. You'll see them coming in the web media and other places. It is a little preliminary, but we have started to work on this idea also. This will be an aggregated platform where everybody will come together and work for the common cause. And as I said, there is no competition in this business because there is so much amount of work to be done that everybody will be able to work to the fullest extent. I heard one speaker say that we have hardly maybe 100, 200 of these translocators and transplanters in the country. Going forward, we need maybe 5,000 of them. And as Ramchandra, I bumped into Ramchandra first time when I was there in our Honorable Transport Minister's office, Mr. Gadkari. I was telling him in my 15 minutes what I got from him was that, sir, there should be a rule or there should be a law in this country which says that no tree should be cut until unless it is evaluated for transplantation. I know this will require a huge amount of resource. Then people will say that the projects will get delayed and things like that. But then let us look at it from a little larger perspective. We are working towards that so that a day comes when there is a statute, when there is a government gazette which says that you cannot cut a tree until unless there is an evaluation of the transplantation being done. Once you have evaluated it, you are free. There are trees which will be told that this will be cut and this will be translocated. Please proceed and do it so that you can actually take your project to the next step. So we are wanting to work in all these software areas so that we can change the scenario in which trees and tree translocation, tree saving is seen with a completely new lens. Thank you very much.
Is that our development has been detrimental and are beginning to think of solutions to bridge the gap. Is presenting their latest offering, the Tree Transplantation Solution. Given the current climate, the dire need to preserve trees, this is indeed a boon because science shows that merely replanting a tree is not all it takes. The value of a tree increases with age. So planting a fresh seedling does not make up for cutting down a tree. It is here that the Volvo tree transplanter makes all the difference, the key to sustainable development. The product in itself is superior in the market, with a rugged FMX 440 horsepower off-road chassis, a comfortable operator cabin to work in, 4 stabilizing mechanisms for safety, 360-degree smooth for better tree approachability, and a hydraulic telescopic boom for extended reach. Volvo Trucks has tied up with key partners to offer complete solutions when it comes to tree transplantation. One such project is already underway in partnership with Northern Coalfields at Singrauli, Madhya Pradesh. From pre-transplant assessment and feasibility report, these defining steps will go a long way towards providing for a better future to the actual transplantation. Volvo Trucks is offering you the chance to make a difference, either as complete equipment with comprehensive sales and service, or as a complete solution, as a turnkey project where we will ensure we never lose a tree again. The complete solution package also includes post-transplant care and tree monitoring to ensure that the process is viable and successful in saving the transplanted trees, so that development and the environment go hand in hand. According to a report from the Indian Science Congress, taking into account the various benefits and resources provided by trees, from carbon sequestration to providing shelter, from control of soil erosion to preventing floods, the estimated value of a tree over 50 years is over 3.5 crore. But then again, seeing the ill effects of climate change, in today's day and age, a tree is truly invaluable. This is your chance to change the legacy you leave behind, one that your children can be proud of. We look forward to working together for a sustainable future and a better tomorrow. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children.
Level seminar at IGBC Bangalore in October last week.
Yeah, 30th and 31st of October.
So,
green cover retention.
On green cover retention. The topic will be green cover retention. So, we will get in touch with all of you. We expect that more crowd and more experts will come and participate, and so that we will all join hands for the cause of green cover retention. Thank you.
Tying with Institute of Indian Institute of Science auditorium, we are going to do this event jointly with the Institute of Science. So we will individually fetch you, and we will write to you, and we will request you and expect that you all join for that conference too. So we need to build up the momentum from what has been done today, possibly.
Thank you, Anirvan Datta sir and Mohan Karnad sir for this information. Actually, when I used to go to Bangalore, I used to travel from Shivaji Nagar to Whitefield in only Volvo AC bus. So by this time, I came to know from you that you are manufacturing this tree transplanter also. Thank you very much, and I would request you that you carry forward this training module to the larger platform, and in your this VTITsavers.in you incorporate landscape architect. Yes. Now this session is open for question answer. Only 5 minutes are there in our hands, so we will restrict ourselves to the limited question. May I know who is coming first?
Hello everyone, I am Sita Mahalakshmi, part of faculty team, School of Planning and Architecture in Vijayawada. I've been through the sessions, all the sessions, but there are 3 questions from my side to all the speakers right from morning, which is there was a point which is being discussed regarding the neem plant was transplanted during one season, so that has helped in getting efficiency. So we being architects, I am definitely sure that most of my architect friends here have the same doubt. So what are the best seasons to choose in initiating this process? That's my first question. And the second question is, at what point of the project, whether it's during conceptualization or initiation, at what point of time do we have to start this program as in checking the feasibility of it? And what would be the total time span of the whole system to happen, right from assessing or doing the feasibility study and then transplanting and then checking whether it is working or not, which usually takes place for a year, right? So could you please shed light on all these things? Maybe I guess all these 3 are interlinked.
First of all, thank you very much. You are architect or landscape architect?
I'm an architect and I've done my master's in sustainable architecture.
Thank you very much in taking interest in trees. Generally, architects and landscape architects don't take interest in trees.
That's why I've told you I've done my master's in sustainable architecture, so I'm a little more interested in that as well.
Let me answer on behalf of all the speakers asking the questions on seasonality of transplantation. I tell you, as I told you, the dormancy period should be taken into account. One, that is the best time, that is the first priority for us. The second is, as a thumb rule, we can say the best time again is rainy season, and then the winter and spring. And summers also we have tried. That is, I was surprised for myself. We have done some 100 tree transplantations this summer.